Hi, and welcome back to Home Roaster HQ. Today we're going to be going over how to use our roasting guides. First, navigate to our website at homeroasterhq.com. From there, you may either click on the link on the home page or navigate to the menu under the Roasting tab and over to the How to Roast Our Coffee section. From there, you can select Ethiopia Sidamo. The first thing you'll see is some general roasting data. Below that is some details about the crop with an option to buy. Then we have various coffee roasters with instructions on how to use them. At the very bottom, we have some latest discussions and topics about this specific crop. Today we're going to be going over the results for B-More 1600 Plus. To view the results, simply click this link. A PDF will then open in your browser, and you can either download it or print it for your reference. The upper chart simply displays all of our test data with some pictures on a nice graph. The percentage is the roast degree or the percentage of weight loss. These are actual images of the roast as they came out. This is the time that the batch was roasted for, which does not include cooling time. In the roaster settings section, it's important to note that for the B-More, we use the quantity setting of 1 pound. We use a variable transformer set to 125 volts. All of our test data across our coffees is set to use the P1 or Profile 1 in auto mode. And we cool our batches with the door open as B-More recommends, but it is optional. The next section is the roast degree specs. This is a chart of all the data that we have collected. For 15%, the set time was 17 minutes 45 seconds. We roasted 226 grams. First crack was at 16 minutes. We roasted it 1 minute and 45 seconds past first crack. Second crack was not achieved, and cooling started at 17 minutes 45 seconds. For 16%, the set time was 18 minutes 45 seconds. We roasted 226 grams. First crack was at 16 minutes and 10 seconds. We roasted it 2 minutes and 35 seconds past first crack, and cooling started at 18 minutes 45 seconds as second crack was not achieved. For 17%, the set time was 20 minutes. We roasted 226 grams. First crack happened at 16 minutes. We roasted it 3 minutes and 20 seconds past first crack. Second crack occurred at 19 minutes and 20 seconds. We roasted it 40 seconds past second crack, and cooling started at 20 minutes. It's important to know that we did use a variable transformer for all of this test data. If you don't have one, your results may be significantly different. We recommend getting one, or be sure to use an outlet in your home that doesn't have any kind of high drain devices on it, such as microwaves, furnaces, heaters, things like that can pull voltage away from your roaster. It should also be noted that we did do all of our testing here in Tempe, Arizona, as elevation may be a little bit lower than other places across the country. Elevation does affect the roast along with temperature and humidity. Scrolling down to the next section here, this is our roast heat profile sections. And it's important to know that these temperatures are not internal bean temperatures, and instead these are simply the wall temperature readings that are given to us directly from the B-More by pressing the letter B key during the roast. This is only to show the heat profile or the heat ramp up of this specific roaster for all the batches that we did. Just a nice little reference point to kind of see how the heat does increase on the P1 profile. All this data does relate back to the chart and the graph above. And that is basically all there is to these charts. Every coffee that we offer is in the same format. We tried to keep it as simple as possible, but also give enough data for the user to find it useful. If you have any questions, feel free to use our coffee form on the website or comment below this video, and I'll do my best to answer any questions that you might have. Thank you, and happy roasting.